This is EuroLeague basketball on ESPN. Today from Athens, Greece, Panathinaikos will play host to Maccabi Elite. Mark Brown along with Gail Goodrich as we look at the starting lineups for Panathinaikos. Batiste, Sartsaris up front, Tony Delk and Diamantidis in the backcourt. Jasitis, Vucic, Bynum, Eliyahu, and Halperin for Maccabi Elite. And of course, these two teams are two of the best teams in Group B. Panathinaikos perfect 6-0. Gail, they'll be putting that record on the line against a Maccabi team that certainly is capable of beating them today.
Yes, sir. There's no question about that. They have a great tradition, a great history. They come in 4-2. This is a big game. They've not won on the road in EuroLeague basketball this year. So if they can pick one up here, it'll be a good step forward to move forward.
Yes, Maccabi Elite's 2 losses at Partizan and at Sabona. And they had the opening tip, and now after a scramble, they've got control and get it quickly to the corner. A 3-ball on the way is good for Seamus Jasitis.
Yeah, nice look, nice open shot, good pass, and he knocks down to the 3.
Tony Delk off the screen, down 3-0. Quick ball movement and the steal by Vucic. Maccabi Elite setting up.
Running their offense, moving the basketball, and a good outside shot there by Delk. No, excuse me, Will Bynum.
Will Bynum. Yes, it is a 3, so the feet were beyond the arc. A 6-0 quick lead on 2 3-pointers for the visiting Maccabi Elite. Albertise coming off the screen. He was open momentarily. Now Albertise in the corner. Down low for Mike Batiste. He was just awarded the November EuroLeague MVP after his outstanding first month of action.
Good defense that time. Forced Batiste out of his range and a fall-away jumper.
Here's Batiste in the lane. This is where he loves to operate, and he gets fouled. Vucic picks up his first personal.
Yeah, Batiste is real tough in low. That's where he needs to be. He of course, is down on the block, and he can also, he draws a lot of fouls.
Here's Batiste in the lane. Batiste's numbers on this season, 15 points and 7 rebounds. And, of course, the fact that Panathinaikos is the best team, at least at this point in EuroLeague, the only one left at undefeated. And he has been a big reason why.
Well, and Mark, as you said, he was the player of the month there in November, and for good reason.
The heart and soul in the middle for Panathinaikos. This is Will Bynum. His second professional season. Played a little bit at Arizona, then finished up at Georgia Tech. Helped them to a Final Four run.
And they run the pick and roll from the side, down the middle.
A beautiful lead, but Batiste with the block. He sent it back on Jasitis. Albertis, a nice pass down low for Batiste, and he dunks it home.
Good transition that time down the court. We're going to take another look here of the block. He's up nice and strong. Great block, great timing that time by Batiste.
So Batiste has all 3 of the Panathinaikos points. Delk on the drive. Slam back home by Mike Batiste. Hey, how about player of the month for December?
Yeah, he's off to a great start. Good offensive rebound that time. He's really a horse in there. He's real tough in and around that basket. The crowd's into it.
They sure are. This is the arena where they will host the EuroLeague Final Four. Panathinaikos and their fans expect to be there. We've got a foul on the rebounding action. It'll go against Francisco Albertis, and that is his first personal.
Vucic had a great open look that time on the pick and pop. Just missed the shot.
Bynum inbounds. Quickly moving it around the outside. Jasitis down low. Nice fake for Vucic, but he had it stripped away.
Nice hands that time.
This is Diamantidis. Runs Bynum off the screen. Quick ball movement again on the low block. It goes to Batiste. Kicks it out. Now they're looking for the repost. No, instead, Batiste screens for Diamantidis. Step back 3. Looked for Batiste, who wasn't looking. Drive to the basket. And an offensive foul. Mike Batiste stepped in and drew the charge from Seamus Jesaitis.
Interesting call. I thought Jesaitis was going away from the basket that time. Did not get the call. And you're not going to get those calls on the road either.
Quickly back the other way. Batiste with another touchdown low. Patiently working. Going to the jump hook. He's unstoppable. 7 quick points.
Yeah, he really is. When you get that kind of position down low, he's big and strong, rugged, and he just backs him in and then just take a little shot over the defensive player.
We got a timeout for a player to tie his shoe. Lior Eliyahu, the young player. One of the bright young stars.
Yeah, he really is. 21 years old. Houston Rockets own the draft rights to him.
Off the broken play, a foul as Jesaitis took it to the basket. He'll get 2 free throws.
Here you're going to take another look at it. Sort of loses control of the ball, but stays with it. Goes up, goes up strong and gets the foul.
First foul of the game on Tony Delk. And this is a look at Jesaitis, the Lithuanian, playing in his first season with Maccabi Elite.
He's a big talent with some upside. 6'9", 24 years old. Had 12 points in his last ball game.
And he converts from the line. He's already got a 3 on the day.
And full court pressure this time by Maccabi.
Albertis out high, the veteran. He's a 3-point threat, and they know it. They are extended to him. Here's Diamantidis.
Good pressure defense by Maccabi. Diamantidis
got his man in the air and entered down low for Batiste. Stripped away. Will Bynum with the quick hands. Vucic gets it back. Wants to work on Batiste. A beautiful pass to the cutting Bynum. Couldn't finish. Batiste ripped the rebound and was fouled by Bynum, but it looked like Bynum took a shot to the chops for his troubles.
Yeah, we're going to see the back door here. Nice cut off from the weak side. Good pass, but he did take a shot.
Wow.
Welcome to Athens.
Yes. A 1-point Maccabi lead. They try to go inside for Tony Delk. The foul on Will Bynum, so he has picked up a couple of quick ones.
And Tony Delk, a little bit of we'll take another look here of the play before at the other end, but Delk a little bit stronger than Bynum, trying to take advantage of the size that time on the post up.
Delk left open from 16 and gets the roll. Yodom Halperin running the point right now for Maccabi, who now trails by 1. They had a 6-0 lead to start this one before Panathinaikos woke up, and actually maybe more specifically Mike Batiste woke up with 7 quick points. Elijah goes for the turnaround. Big rebound, Diamantidis.
Diamantidis, very savvy player.
Wants the 3. Eliyahu the rebound. Quick ball movement now in the corner. Bynum with a big man on him.
Everybody standing.
Follow jam won't go for Eliyahu.
Attack the offensive glass that time. Nice play. Kick out. Nice ball movement here.
Very unselfish. To the open shot. It was Tony Delk hitting the 3.
Yeah, great ball movement. Created that play.
Now Panathinaikos with a 4-point lead, their largest of the game. 4.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Batiste out high on Vucic. Vucic hasn't taken a shot yet. He's one of the top players from Maccabi Elite. Trying to post up, but his double team throws it away.
Good double team that time. Bad decision with respect to the distribution. And Vucic is really a good passer, one of the better big man passers in all of Europe.
Amazingly so. As a big man, he is averaging 5 assists a game in EuroLeague action. That is outstanding.
Yeah, it really is. I think he's second in EuroLeague statistics in that category. And leads Maccabi.
Alberti, strong move inside, but it bounces out. Just Citus the rebound and brings it up. Now Halperin. Eliyahu up top. Bynum. 10 on the shot clock.
Waiting for the pick and roll. Now they're going to try to get the ball. Oh, he takes it off himself down the lane.
And drops it off nicely. Eliyahu puts it in.
Nice pass that time. Good look. Eliyahu created that by working without the basketball.
Tony Delk in trouble. Has to kick it all the way out. Swing to the far side. Sarksaris in the lane. Did he lower the shoulder? Yes, he did. Offensive foul. Kostas Sarksaris.
Eliyahu, nice defensive position that time. Moving a little bit there, we see on the replay, but he got hit right. You know, he settled. It was a settle when he hit right in the middle of the chest that time.
So a 2-point Panathinaikos lead. Will Bynum the baseline drive, nowhere to go, and he throws it away.
And we're going to see
Batiste hammers it down off the fine feed from Hatzivredis.
You bet. Panathinaikos, good transition. Batiste out running. He got the easy dunk.
Gives Panathinaikos the 4-point advantage. Eliyahu on top, has it poked away by Delk. 2 on none. They'll give it up to Tony Delk, and he'll just lay it over the front.
Back-to-back turnovers.
Yeah, the fans of the Greens are into it.
Oh, the Greens, they are. They love their team.
Well, some of the easiest twos that Tony Delk will ever get. And with a quick timeout on the floor, the Panathinaikos fans are loving this. They got down 6-0 from that point on. It's been a 16-4 run. They're winning the battle of the boards, and they've got the 6-point advantage.
Yeah, the stats are pretty even. Last 2 steals or turnovers, depending on which side you're looking at here, was really sort of the difference here now.
Panathinaikos has been the storied team in Greek basketball history, particularly of late. They have been a EuroLeague champion 3 times in their history, back in '96 and in 2000 and 2002 as well. Well, 27 Greek League championships along the way. So Panathinaikos, a storied group, and they have tried to put it all together for this year. Winning a EuroLeague championship would be great, of course, but winning it on your home floor would be something they will talk about for decades in Greece, if that could happen.
Yeah, well, it would be very, very special, and they have a good chance. I mean, they're off obviously to a 6-0 start. And if they can win this one, it'll be 7. They've gone through then the whole first round without a loss.
Derek Sharp has checked into the game for Maccabi Elite in his 11th season, all with this one team. Backup point guard will bring it up against pressure here. And handling it flawlessly. Halperin on top. Looking for cutters. Gets a screen.
Really good defense this time here by Panathinaikos.
And a whistle. They say before the shot, the foul on Panathinaikos.
Yeah, I like their defense. They're really making Maccabi work for everything they get. Here, they come to the double team. He does split the double team here. Might have traveled a little bit, but gets the foul. And gets to the line.
They will get it on Hatzivredis, as Halperin will shoot the free throws. Also his first season.
He's a nice player. He's a good outside shooter. Can play both the 1, the point guard, and the 2, the shooting guard. He had 12 points in his last ball game. He makes good decisions, and we see here he's running the show at the point position a lot of times. And now Sharp is in, so he's really playing the sort of the 2 position.
And Hatzivredis was fouled as he made the cut and received the ball. Hatzivredis Foul by Jasitis. That is his second. And a 15 foul. Hatzivredis at the line. Diamantidis checks out of the ball game. To a big ovation from the Panathinaikos fans.
Panathinaikos continues to come in with players off the bench. They got great depth. And Hatzivredis, he got a silver medal in the World Championships in Japan. He's a member of the 04 Olympic team. Nice player.
And he got the free throw. And a 5-point advantage. Panathinaikos up over Maccabi Elite. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jamie Arnold is in for the first time for Panathinaikos. Excuse me, for Maccabi Elite, wearing the number 9.
Strong post player. Look to work down low.
Second foul on Tony Delk.
There he is, trying to post up. A little hold we're seeing here. Good post up position here. Holding off Delta.
So Yaniv Green will get to the line. Played his entire career in Israel, 4 different teams. 3rd season with Maccabi Elite. Sporting a bit of a shiner on that left eye. Things get rough and tumble around the basket.
Euroleague, I guess what's the word? A strong and physical game underneath the boards.
Sani Besarovic is into the Panathinaikos lineup wearing number 7. He's an explosive player off the bench. Keep an eye on him. Right now, Hatzivredis hasn't passed it yet. Held it for the whole possession and shot. Mike Batiste. Well, he couldn't quite come down with it among 4 yellow jerseys. Crowd thought he was fouled. No whistle. Alperin, 8 on the shot clock. Gets into the lane. Big rebound. Tsartsaris.
And the run out.
Hatzivredis, nice fake on Sharp and puts it in.
Hatzivredis on the run out. Surprising that Maccabi just didn't foul and make him shoot the free throw on that.
A lot of fouls here in these first quarter of action. Derek Sharp will go to the line.
Sharp played at South Florida in the United States. It's probably the best ball handler on the Maccabi team. He's got good quickness, outside shooter. Coming off the bench tonight.
And he's got the first free throw. Vujinic off the bench for Panathinaikos picks up his first foul. Panathinaikos going quickly to the bench. Vujinic running the point for now. Gets it back from Batiste. Now on the drive. Blocked. Nice defense. And then the drive in won't go for Tsartsaris.
Panathinaikos forcing the action there on the offense, being very aggressive, going to the hoop.
Half a minute to play in the first quarter. Will Bynum. But that's Hatzivredis on him. Takes it into the lane. A little trouble with the handle over there in a corner. And he lost it out of bounds. Alperin.
Yeah, careless turnover that time by Maccabi. They've turned the ball over here. I think that's number 4 thus far in this first quarter.
Maccabi head coach Nevin Spahija. And Albertis is back into the game for Panathinaikos with the 3-point lead. So the backcourt for Panathinaikos now Besarovic along with Vujinic. As we've got a delay, you can see the shot clock and game clock are nearly in sync, just a 1/10 of difference. So Panathinaikos can hold for the final shot, more or less. And you would think with a 3-point lead, they'd be happy to do that. We've got a sub off the Maccabi bench, Sharon Chassan.
Well, the important thing is they got to get a good shot. You want to get a good high percentage shot, good shot selection here.
This is Biserovic. And a kick violation. Say to recycle the shot clock, but really of no significance. It was almost the same as the game clock anyway. So game clock is off officially, or the shot clock is off officially, and now it's just 10 seconds to play in the first quarter. Batiste bowling his way to the basket.
Pretty good defensive position, but they let him get away with it and just went right to the hoop.
Final second, Sharp from deep in the corner. Oh, huge shot. How did he get that over Mike Batiste?
Oh, we're going to take a look at Batiste here again. Just bowls over, just goes strong to the hoop.
What a finish to the first quarter. Panathinaikos with the 3-point lead over Maccabi Elite. Second quarter now underway in Athens, Greece, home of Panathinaikos. A 3-point lead for the Greens going against Maccabi Elite wearing their gold uniforms, and a foul out front. Derek Sharp trying to harass the ball handler Vujicic, and Sharp will pick up the foul.
Maccabi comes out here with a strong man-to-man defense. Do a little bit too aggressive. I like the aggressiveness, the attitude, but just a little bit too much there, and really made a careless foul.
Albertis, a big man, but with a great stroke from deep, and he nails his first three-pointer.
Yeah, he's 6'9". He really can spread the defense that time and go out and shoot the outside jumper. Panathinaikos known for their defense, and we see a real good job right here now.
Alpert in trouble, skips it across. Chasson missing the three. Tip back won't go. Staying with it. Yaniv Green gets the hoop.
Very good offensive board that play that time by Maccabi. Stayed with it, followed up, and got the basket.
Biserovic is fouled as he went behind the screen. Jamie Arnold picks up his first foul.
Yeah, you got to move his feet, reaching that time. He's tried to step out and help here. We're going to take a look at it. He steps out, and then he reaches and gets the foul.
Arnold, the veteran. Nice fake, Albertis. A comfortable jumper inside the arc. That won't go. Batiste continuing just to pogo stick up there and be a factor on the offensive glass. This is Halpern off the screen from Arnold. Now it's Sharp now into the corner. Chasson tried to enter it inside for Green. It was poked away by Albertis. Last touch by Panathinaikos.
Maccabi looking to run their offense, being very patient here. We want to get two.
Referee telling Derek Sharp, no, it's more towards the corner. Nobody wants to inbound right at the corner. Yaniv Green trying to operate inside, kicks it out. Deep three on the way, short. Green, the offensive rebound.
Another offensive rebound.
And Yahoo back in the game after a brief visit to the bench. Sharp into the lane, got the shot up, and a foul on the floor. They will get Milos Vujicic.
Again, he drives down the middle. The reach. When you reach, you generally get fouls. You got to move your feet defensively. Quick inside inlet pass.
Chasson with a fancy handle. Now it's Halpern. Sharp off the Arnold screen. Arnold's open on the baseline. Lost the handle and taken away.
The turnovers right now are hurting Maccabi.
And then almost giving it right back. Biserovic, the lazy pass. It was knocked out of bounds. There, look at Mike Batiste. What a great start he's had. 9 first quarter points. I'm going to say that's a kick violation. So they did recycle the shot clock. Now down to 10. Nice drive to the hole and a hard foul. Dimos Dikoudis just into the game for Panathinaikos, earns 2 free throws.
We'll take another look here as he drives into the lane and goes up strong, and Arnold just goes all over him and gets the foul. Got to get on his right hand on that left side of the court.
2 fouls on Arnold. He will go back to the bench. Eliyahu Move up front. Eliyahu is a big player, 6'9" at least, and he's got great skills, almost like a guard.
Yeah, he really does. He's a slasher, likes to go to the basket, can play the 3 or the 4. As I said before, Houston has the rights to him. Actually, Orlando drafted him and then traded to Houston his rights.
Picked in the 2nd round, 44th player taken. That could turn out to be a nice decision a few years down the line.
Yeah, it really could, because he's only 21 years old, still learning the game.
Oh, nice pass inside. And a foul on Panathinaikos. Head coach Željko Obradović doesn't like the defense on that set. You can't blame him.
No, he comes in from the weak side. Good look, though. Nice pass, all alone underneath.
Besirovic committed the foul, and Chasson at the free throw line.
Chasson comes off in a very good game. Had 19 the last game on 4 for 5 shooting in only 19 minutes. So he's been getting a lot of time and being very productive, making a good contribution.
The drive by Besirovic, throws it up and gets fouled. Nikola Vucic, who has not been a big factor tonight. That's surprising. He averages 15 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists in EuroLeague competition.
Has not had a lot of touches.
No, he hasn't. Good things usually happen when he touches it, Gale.
Yes, it does.
Maybe they should give it to him. There's Besirovic with a nice little shot in the lane.
Yeah, he's a nice young prospect. He's quick, a good one-on-one player. He's an assist man as well. He had 11 points in the last ball game in 26 minutes, so he's coming now in and is starting to make a contribution in this ball game as well.
Here's Vucic, gives it up. Chasson down low. Eliyahu.
Nice backdoor. No pressure on the ball on the distributor. But that's the 2nd time now that Eliyahu has gone to the hoop on the back door and been very productive.
Seems like they're throwing right over the top. Down on the baseline. Oh, that's a tough move. Dikudis scoring in traffic.
Again, once you get the ball into the paint area or into the lane, the defense collapse, and then the kick out, and then the finish. You really try to start to play catch up.
Pull up on goal for Halper and rebound. Eliyahu. Start again. Vucic directing traffic out front. And a rebounding story. Even. How about that drive for Chasson? Count the hoop and a free throw coming.
Really a nice play on his right hand. He goes very well to the right hand. Down the middle. Here we go. Take another look at it. Goes up strong. Nice call by the official. Just a nice move. Nice drive.
Dikudis stepped in late to help out and committed the foul. Now a chance to complete the old-fashioned three-point play, and he's got it. This is Diamantidis bringing it up for Panathinaikos. Starting point guard back in the game. We'll share the duties here.
And Maccabi's gone into a zone now. Going to force Panathinaikos to shoot from the outside, and they knock it down.
Very nice. All the way across. And a foul deep in the quarter. Diamantidis commits it.
Good skip pass that time. You're going to see him runs out, leaps. Just commits a little bit too early. Diamantidis is an excellent defender. In fact, he's a 2-time EuroLeague Best Defender award he's gotten. And we got a little.
Yeah, the Flares have gotten a little out of control in the upper levels. You see this from time to time in European basketball. But the game goes on.
like the noise and the chanting and the yelling. You do not see this in America. You do not see this in the NBA.
Nope.
That the fans here are really into this game.
Chanting and singing throughout. Meanwhile, Vucic will get his first free throw. Gets himself on the board.
Off to a slow start. Vucic, he was the MVP in week 6. In fact, had a triple-double. And, of course, last year, he was on the All-Euro first team, an outstanding player, and, again, a great passer. Actually, I think at this particular point in time, he's looking to pass a little bit too much. Got to be a little more aggressive and assertive on the offensive end.
Oh, a big block up top, but with the body, Vucic commits the foul. Beautiful play that freed up Batiste inside.
We're going to see Batiste finding the seam in that zone and goes up strong. He's just big and strong in there. It's very difficult when you allow him to get the ball into that paint area on the low block.
Second foul on Vucic. Batiste at the line. He was an all Pac-10 player at Arizona State. 1999.
This is fourth season with the Greens. And he's truly a double-double guy.
Did spend a season with Memphis in the NBA, the 02-03 season, 75 games, but went over to Europe. Played in Belgium, Italy. Now a few seasons in Greece. 4th year in Greece. And 4th with Panathinaikos, who has a 5-point lead over Maccabi about midway through the second quarter. Nice little runner for Vucic.
Yeah, nice two-man game. Good pass and a good roll to the basket.
Cuts the lead to 3. Batiste showed 3, but wants to do this. Yes, take it as close to the basket as he can.
Boy, nice drive using the right hand. Went right around Vucic. Nice defense here by Panathinaikos.
Noel Felix is into the game wearing number 5 in goal for Maccabi Elite. And Air Halperin hits the jumper.
That was really a tough shot. Good defense, but just better offense. And we're going to see the reach again. Maccabi seems to be reaching as opposed to moving their feet. You got to play defense. You got to move your feet.
First foul on Chassan.
You reach, you get a foul.
Robertas Yevtokas has just come into the Panathinaikos lineup. Wearing number 19 in green, Mike Batiste, a well-deserved rest. Got a lot done out there, double digits already.
And Panathinaikos, again, a little bit of full court pressure. This is a team that has really defends well. They got a lot of confidence as a team.
Oh, Derek Sharp. He doesn't take a lot of those, Gale, but he makes most of them. He is 12 for 18 from three-point range in EuroLeague play.
He's really an efficient player. Like you said, he doesn't take a lot, but what he does take, he makes.
Gotta like that. He's out there defending. Run your team, shoot when it's there, and make it. Dikoutas missing. Big rebound, Diamantidis.
And they set it up and go start again.
Three-pointer will not go for Vucinic. And a foul out front. There is Yevtokas, who has just checked in. Another fine Lithuanian player. Played the first 9 years of his career in Lithuania, and he'll pick up a foul here.
Yeah, he does pick up a foul. A little hold in there. Played at the University of Arizona. Plays inside. Good passer for a big man. Was hurt most of last year. And he draws the assignment of guarding Vucic.
First free throw good. .89% free throw shooter in EuroLeague play. And the second is good. And we're tied at 38. Just over 3 minutes to play in the first half.
Panathinaikos very deliberate now, running their offense, looking for the pick and roll, the screen, and rolling to the basket, and we get the foul there by Sharp, holding.
First foul, second foul on Derek Sharp. He knows it.
We'll take another look. He's holding. Good switch out by Vucek, but Sharp, realizing that he was going to be taken down low, grabbed, got the foul, and to the line.
Now this is a supercharged matchup, and the fans are letting you know about that. 15th all-time meeting between Panathinaikos and Maccabi Elite. Panathinaikos holds the 8-6 advantage in those first 14 games played, but Maccabi has won the last 3 matchups. So no doubt the fans have showed up ready for some payback, and Panathinaikos battling pretty hard as well with a 2-point lead. Alperin's run the point for pretty much, he's been out on the floor anyway for pretty much the entire first half.
And Panathinaikos is in his zone.
Noel Felix inside, goes to the right hand. His first hoop of the game. Ties it at 40.
Felix, who played some basketball for the Seattle Supersonics, has now come over to Europe. He's an athletic player, rebounder. Will look to go down low.
Now under 2.5 minutes to play in the first half. Another foul on Maccabi.
And Panathinaikos seems to be going to the foul line a great deal here in this second quarter, as Maccabi is in the penalty.
Derek Sharp pushing off against Dikudis, and will go to the bench with 3 personal fouls. Sit down between Green and Eliyahu. There's Dimos Dikudis. First year with Panathinaikos, 30-year-old. 5 seasons with AEK Athens, played in Spain and Russia as well. Coming back to Greece after 3 years abroad. 5 points and an assist off the bench tonight for the Greens. And now 6.
And Panathinaikos picks up man-to-man full court. Little pressure.
2-point lead for Panathinaikos. A couple of runs for each team to start this game, and then settling into a very tight battle. Vucic hits the 3, showing you those special skills that he possesses.
Yeah, he really does have those skills. He can go outside, hit the 3.
They give him a 2 there.
They give him 2, but he can go outside, hit the 3, face up, as well as play down low on the block.
Atsivredis trying to create and throws it away.
A little bit too much there.
Oh, was tipped by Maccabi. And now a timeout for Panathinaikos. They've only got 3 seconds left on the shot clock with which to deal. So Zeljko Obradovic wants to draw something up that'll work here with just 3 seconds on the shot clock. And a reminder, EuroLeague fans, ESPN is your home for EuroLeague basketball. Week 8 edition next week. Check the time in your area of the world for Tau Ceramica versus Olympiacos. Should be a great battle. A couple of the top teams in EuroLeague this year. They've each got thoughts on a Final Four berth, but still a long, long way to go. Great matchup coming your way next week. EuroLeague basketball on ESPN. And the crowd takes a little breather here for a little while. They've been pretty supercharged to start this one, as Panathinaikos renewing their rivalry with Maccabi Elite. Long been 2 of the top teams in all of European basketball, and many times have met with an awful lot on the line.
Well, both teams are off, Mark, to a great start this year. So this is a big ball game, and like you said, that this is one that each one would want to pick up as they move forward towards a championship.
Alverdes had to let it fly because the shot clock was down to nothing. An offensive rebound had Savredis. Panathinaikos will reset. Oh, Yevtokas was open, flashing in the middle momentarily. Albertis hits the three and hits the deck. That breaks the tie and gives Panathinaikos the three-point advantage. Bynum throwing into traffic, taken away by Yevtokas. Albertis down low. Oh, beautiful no-look pass. Besarovic found Yevtokas, who couldn't finish.
In transition that time, got a good shot. You got to convert, though. And Maccabi will reset, looking to go down low. They got a mismatch down there.
Lob it inside. Felix going high for it. Back out to Halpern. Wide open. Missed the three in the corner. Eliyahu battles and gets the rebound. Fouled by Besarovic.
Maccabi doing a good job on the boards.
Yevtokas wanted that foul.
And look at Maccabi. Eliyahu just stays with it. Doing a nice job on the offensive boards.
So Eliyahu will go to the free throw line. Averages 11.7 points, 5.8 rebounds per game. Doesn't take a lot of three-pointers. He's missed his only 2 in EuroLeague play. Got 4 points and 4 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, he's a slasher. Guy's got a great first step and really just learning the game. He's got a nice future here in Europe, or maybe even in the NBA in America.
Panathinaikos up 2 now. 49 seconds to play in the first half. Albertis left open. Now he fakes and gets fouled by Felix.
Nice up fake that time by Albertis. Staying on the right hand. We're going to see fakes the shot. Gets Felix up in the air. Felix out of position, is forced to foul.
First foul on Felix. Off-season acquisition. Now another free throw coming for Franciscos Albertis. 17 seasons with Panathinaikos. Panathinaikos always.
And he's only 32.
Yeah,
he started at a very young age.
They start him early. And getting the start tonight. He has been through all that is good with Panathinaikos basketball. There's no doubt about it.
And he's the captain.
8 Greek championships, 5 Greek cups. Was an all-star 5 times. He's been to the World Championships. He's done and seen it all as a member of the Greek national team as well as Panathinaikos.
Good shot down low. He just could not convert.
4-point lead for Panathinaikos. Final 13 seconds of the first half.
They clear aside.
Besarovic, the drive, could not finish, and the foul. Dimos Dikoudis. No, check that. That is Diamantidis who commits the foul. Crashing in there.
Really looked like there's a little bit of a contact on the shot, but certainly Diamantidis comes over the back. Not too happy about the call, but I can't understand what he's not happy about.
It was rather obvious, wasn't it?
It seemed to me it was rather obvious. Maybe he's just frustrated a little bit.
I'm sure it seems obvious to Sharon Chasson, who got hammered on that one. He'll get the free throws at the other end. Mike Batiste is back into the game. Number 8 in green. If there's a miss, he's pretty likely to get it.
Yeah, he sat out a long time there here in the second quarter.
6 points for Chasson. Now 5 of 5 from
4 seconds to go.
Diamantidis, the tough runner, in and out. So that brings us to the end of the first half in Athens. Panathinaikos in a hard-fought battle with arch-rival Maccabi Elite. These two continental powers going head-to-head, and the Greens have the 2-point lead. The halftime report is coming up. Mark Brown along with Gail Goodrich. Fourth quarter underway in Athens. Panathinaikos with the 3-point lead and the basketball against Maccabi Elite. Right off the inbounds, a 3-point attempt and fouled. Francisco Albertis was hit by Vucic. So now 3 free throws coming for Albertis.
A careless foul this time. Got him on the follow through. He did never foul the 3-point shooter. Go up. Never. You distract him, create it, put a hand up, force him to make the shot. Now he goes to the foul line. He has 3 shots. Careless error that time by Maccabi.
Still the veteran Albertis misses the first. Got the second.
And good man-to-man pressure now by Panathinaikos.
4-point lead. Early fourth quarter. Will Bynum. We'll see if he stays aggressive. Right into the lane. They cannot keep him out of there.
No, cannot contain him. He gets into the lane whenever he wants. And when you get into the lane, he makes it and be able to create. He now's got an option to go all the way with his ability to rise and to go to the basket, or he can take the ball out or he can distribute to the outside shooter.
Bynum. They switch the screen. Goes right past Batiste, then lays it off in traffic. Oh, what a beautiful finish inside Eliyahu. And then the steal off the inbound. Laid in by Bynum. What a turn of events. Maccabi Elite on the move.
Boy, Bynum is really a force now here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. And we got a tie ball game.
What a tremendous start to the fourth quarter for Maccabi. Batiste. Down low, splits the double, hangs, and the tip home from DeCutis.
Yeah, Panathinaikos going to the bread and butter. Go down to Batiste down low on the block. That's his strength.
They haven't stopped it yet. Chasson. Vucic. Facing up on Batiste. Now tries to back him down. Fakes, leans. Can't hit. Batiste rips the rebound.
Nice defense that time by Batiste.
And a turnover. Vucic threw it to nobody. Bynum. Vucic hammers it home. We're tied again.
Turnover generally lead to a transition the other way. And that's exactly what happened that time. Panathinaikos on a careless pass. And Maccabi was able to get out in transition and get the basket.
Batiste on the block. Help comes. Cross to the corner. And a shot clock violation. They could not get the shot off in time.
We're going to take a look at the player on the break. Nice pass by Bynum that set that up for Vucic.
Here's the turnover story. Maccabi Elite with 3 more than Panathinaikos.
And we have a tie ball game.
Alpern handling. Into the lane. Vucic in traffic. Flips it up and in.
Panathinaikos switching everything out front on the screen, and as a result, we're getting mismatches. And the small guard has been able to penetrate into the basket and create, for that time, the big man and the basket. But Bynum has done very well just creating for himself.
Atibredis into the lane. Right back out, Besarovic. Little bump, no whistle, 3 won't go. Diamantidis scores inside.
Panathinaikos strong on the boards. And we got a tie ball game again.
Back and forth we go. Under 7 minutes to play. 6-0 Panathinaikos atop the table in Group B. Alpern misses the 3. Tip back out to Bynum. Maccabi lead in second place at 4-2. Bynum the drive, and then the foul as Eliyahu went up.
Bynum continuing to drive to the basket, no fear, and then the nice dish off here. We're going to take another look. Just really goes in strong. Fortunately comes down, doesn't get hurt, but he does make the nice pass.
Foul was on Dikudis. Timeout on the floor in the fourth quarter. Panathinaikos tied with Maccabi Elite in Athens. Lior Eliyahu at the free throw line. He'll have one more coming in what has been a very tight ball game. Maccabi Elite with a win today could pull within a game of Panathinaikos, who sits atop the Group B table. And what a feather in their cap it would be, a win on the road at Panathinaikos. Tough to come by. Down low, Dikudis. Oh yeah, he was fouled and got hit. Crowd loving it. A three-point opportunity for Dimos Dikudis.
Yeah, Dikudis comes from the weak side, posts up here. He really has the advantage at this point. Gets both players up in the air and then makes the shot. Nice play for the 6'10" power forward center.
He completes the three-point play. First foul on Eliyahu. Panathinaikos crowd urging for more. 2-point lead.
A beautiful backdoor cut that time, and a great pass by Vucek. We'll take another look. Senses the overplay. Nice cut, and again a great pass by Vucek as he continues really to look for his pass as opposed to scoring tonight.
Third foul on Nikos Hatzivridis. Vucek gives to Bynum. Diamantidis will try to shut him down. No one's been able to yet. Now they throw two defenders at him. Made him give it up. Pass was knocked away, headed for the cutting Chasson. And with 9 on the shot clock, Maccabi Elite will have it underneath. Bynum to inbound. Eliyahu spinning and going. Blocked by Diamantidis.
Great defensive play.
Right at the front of the rim. And a block by Batiste.
Says get it out of here.
Eliyahu denied. Inside Batiste. Stumbles. Got it off to Dikudis. Gets out of the lane to let it clear. Still 10 on the shot clock. Oh, somebody forgot about Batiste. Diamantidis found him.
We're going to take a look at the block here. Nice block. And now we see the pass at the other end to Batiste, wide open underneath.
Diamantidis showing why they call him Octopus Man, with those long arms. Using them all on that block.
Diamantidis is only about 6'4". Really got up as we watch Batiste once again on the last play go up and stuff the basketball.
This time he gets all the way to the hole, but Eliyahu has it go off the back iron. Vucic working in the lane and draws the personal. Tsartsaris.
We'll take a look. Very clever here. He actually hooks the defensive player. In the NBA, that is an offensive foul. But we're in Europe.
Yep. They rarely get away with that little chicken wing move. That time, Vucic did. Vucic to Bynum down low. Trouble with the handle. Pitches it out. Sharp had to fire quickly and missed. Loose ball scramble. Felix on the ground and is tied up.
Under 5 minutes. A 4-point lead by Panathinaikos.
Another look at that scramble. Hatzavredis on the floor. Diamantidis and the tie-up. Gonna get that floor mopped up just a bit before we're ready to resume. 4-point Panathinaikos lead. Under 5 minutes to play. Week 7 EuroLeague basketball.
Eusebius checks in. Good 3-point shooter.
Halper the drive. Sets up a wide open 3 for Vucic. Can't get the roll, and a foul. And the rebounding action. Panathinaikos fans can't believe it's against their guys.
You think they're a little biased?
Maybe.
Vucic has a great look, unable to knock it down.
Doesn't seem to be much going on for either side there, but Felix will have one more free throw coming. Diamantidis to bring it up for Panathinaikos with a 2-point lead. 4.5 minutes left. This has been every bit as good a battle as we had hoped.
As good as advertised.
Back iron miss, and a foul on Derek Sharp as Sartsaris pulled the rebound. Derek Sharp with the smallest guys on the floor.
Yeah, Sharp goes over the back. No problem on that call.
He made it easy for the officials.
But you like the hustle.
4th foul on Sharp. No, now it's 5th, so he is done. Missed 3. Diamantidis now inside Bessarabich. How about that? Taking it from the floor and putting it in. Panathinaikos is back up 4. 4 minutes left. Pressure on Bynum. Knocked out of bounds, they will say, by the Greens. So Maccabi Elite will keep it.
And Panathinaikos is now starting to double team Bynum when he comes off the screen, forcing him to give the ball up. Here we see it again. Forcing him to pick his dribble up. He's unable to go into the paint like he had been doing.
Turn around. Shot clock violation.
Good team, double team that time. And it looked to me like it went off Bynum's foot that time.
Sure did. Good look at it. Panathinaikos fans in full throat now with a 4-point advantage.
And Obramovic, the coach, calls a play. We'll see what they run this time down.
Batiste getting a rest here. Mid-4th quarter. Look at that drive. Diamantidis.
Isolated, a one-on-one situation. Maybe we'll get another look at it. But a nice move. Actually hooks the defensive player. Gets away with it. We're going to see here. Right here. Hooks him. Goes right to the hoop. No weak side help that time by Maccabi.
Demetrius Diamantidis with a big hoop on the baseline. And Panathinaikos has pushed their lead back up to 6 in the 4th quarter. Fourth quarter action. Maccabi Elite now down by 6 at the hands of Panathinaikos. Mark Brown along with Gail Goodrich in the final moments of a great EuroLeague matchup.
We got a ball game.
This is the fight for the top of the table in Group B. Panathinaikos with a 2-game advantage in that pursuit.
A little bit of a reach, not much. But Maccabi go to the foul line once again.
Seamus Jusidis. It's got the first.
Nice form on his release on his shot for the 6'9" Lithuanian.
Maccabi showing a little pressure. Diamantidis handles it. 4-point lead. 3:20 to go for Panathinaikos. Tony Delk drives in and scores.
Delk working very well without the basketball. Gets great position and really overpowers Bynum.
Inside Vucic to the cutting foul on the play. Jositis took it strong and was hit by Diamantidis.
Diamantidis only at 6'4", but really can get up. Great pass by Vucic. We're going to see here. He gets up. He fouls there. Nice call by the official. But boy, does he get up for a 6'4" guard.
Third foul on Diamantidis. What a challenge.
Yeah, I like his effort. I really do. He is the one that blocked the shot a little while back.
He does have abnormally long arms. There's no doubt about it. Seems to get a piece of everything. One more coming for Jositis. Veserovic in the backcourt along with Diamantidis, who brings it up. Under 3 minutes to play. Panathinaikos, the Greens with a 4-point lead. Tony Delk
looking to take over.
Diamantidis, good look at it, but front rim. Bynum in transition, no numbers, but he likes his chances. Blocked by Diamantidis. What a night defensively.
Yeah, he really is, and now you know why. He is the two-time EuroLeague Defender of the Year. We're going to take a look at Bynum going strong. Nice drive, but look at him get up, and great timing, and gets nothing but ball.
And then got fouled by Jositis. Non-shooting foul, 2.5 minutes left. In a post-up, offensive foul on Panathinaikos. Dimos Dikoudis committed it. Fourth foul on him.
We're going to take a look at it here. Holds him. Oh, good call by the official. A little bit of an act there, but I think it was a nice call nevertheless.
Had a great mismatch against the point guard and overdid it. Sharon Chasson cannot hit. Rebound Dikoudis.
Dikoudis very active on the boards. And Diamantidis looks to Coach Obradovic for the play.
Veserovic misses on the pull-up. Chasson the rebound. Here comes Maccabi Elite. Outrunning but no numbers. Bynum goes back door. In trouble. 3 around him. Great ball movement around the outside. 3 was wide open. Now they'll try again. Vucic down low. Hits on the baseline. Tough shot with 1:41 left.
Here we're going to see the back door. But look at the Greens really converting. Good help that time. Out to Halpern, and Halpern then swings to the weak side.
Panathinaikos with the ball in a 2-point advantage, coming up on 1.5 minutes left. Diamantidis off the screen. And a foul out front on the drive. Dikoudis put it on the floor and got fouled. Chasson gets his second.
Yeah, we're going to see here. He reaches. Nice call by the official, and he knew it. Dikoudis has really been a factor here the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Trying to salvage 1 of 2 here. Crowd with some encouragement.
He missed them both.
Door is wide open right now for Maccabi Elite. Can they walk through it?
Setting the high pick and roll.
Oh, in trouble. Halperin nearly threw it away. Vucic does. What a horrible possession for Maccabi Elite, and what a time for it. Dikoudis converts shoots at the other end for the 4-point lead.
Yeah, Maccabi really got out of control there the last time down. We're going to take another look. Halpern comes off the screen, gets up in the air, doesn't know what to do with it, actually comes down and travels, gets a break. The officials don't call it, and now Bynum is falling out of bounds. And then we get Panathinaikos going the other way in transition. Maccabi backsettling, and Dekudis just goes strong to the hoop. And the 6'10" Dekudis throws it down.
And a timeout on the floor. Let's take a look at some of our leaders here. Mike Batiste with 21 points leads all scorers. Delk has 17. Bynum and Vucic with 18 each lead the way for Maccabi Elite. And Dekudis off the bench with 13. What a great job he has done.
You know, once again, we got good balance by Panathinaikos, of course, led by Batiste. But the others are also contributing, as Dekudis, we saw, is having a very good ball game. And, of course, Diamantidis. I really like him at the point guard position because he's setting the table, controlling the tempo for Coach Obradovic, Panathinaikos team.
So after the timeout, Maccabi Elite will try to recover.
And they put the ball in Will Bynum's hand.
Bynum with green jerseys everywhere. Justice off on the three, Delk the rebound. 45 seconds left.
And Panathinaikos with a 4-point lead will take their time.
And there's the foul out front. Justice fouling Hatzivredis.
Careless foul. Wasn't really going anywhere, but now he's going to the foul line.
Fourth foul on Justice. Nikos Hatzivredis at the free throw line.
And if you're Maccabi, you do not want him at the foul line. An excellent free throw shooter.
For a 6-point game. Hatzivredis. Got them both. Trouble with the inbound. They do get it. Halpert. 40 seconds left. Down 6. The drive stripped away. It'll stay with Maccabi Elite. 37.8 on the clock.
Yeah, Panathinaikos continues to pressure Maccabi, forcing some time off the clock.
Vucic. Now Chasson. Bynum. Vucic trying to create. Gave up the dribble. Somehow got it to Justice. Bynum from deep in the corner. Oh, Bynum hits the three and cuts the lead in half.
Boy, what a tough shot. Panathinaikos was playing an excellent defense, but Bynum came up with a big shot.
And then the foul. Halpern reached in and committed the foul. Hatzivredis will shoot. Well, Chasson the foul. Can they make their free throws? That's the question. Bynum now with 21 points. Leads Maccabi Elite by himself. Tied for game high honors with Mike Batiste of Panathinaikos.
Oh, boy, Panathinaikos has got the guy they want at the foul line, but he came up short that time.
The green smoke bombs from the greens of Panathinaikos. Needs this to make it a 2-possession game. And he can't get it. Bynum the rebound, fouled by Batiste. The double whammy. You miss both free throws, and then you foul on the rebound.
And it gives Maccabi a chance to pick up points with the clock stopped. A bad mistake that time by Batiste and the Panathinaikos team. Hustling, going for the loose ball, but you cannot foul in that situation.
He did, and Maccabi Elite still has life. They're down 3, but with the ball now. 4 blocks for Panathinaikos. Most of them have come off the hand of their point guard, if you can believe it. Diamantidis has been spectacular on the defensive end. That should come as no surprise to us. Only got him listed for 2 blocks. Sure seems like more. So an important timeout on the floor. Maccabi Elite talking things over. How will they administrate the final handful of seconds in Athens to see if they could come up with a come-from-behind victory over Panathinaikos. NBA fans, don't forget NBA Friday tomorrow here on ESPN. Got a good one for you. Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat going to Denver to take on the exciting Nuggets. Carmelo Anthony and company hosting Dwayne Wade and the Heat. A lot of good basketball for you here in EuroLeague action as well. Will Bynum at the line. He's got one more free throw coming. Can cut it to a 1-point deficit.
Boy, what a game he's having. You know, he hit the 3. Now he comes back at the foul line. He just had an outstanding ball game this evening.
Missed the second. Battle for the rebound. And a foul on Maccabi. It'll go against Chassan.
How important are these free throws?
Very important. Gotta have them.
Panathinaikos missed 2 the last time down. Bynum misses 1 here. And now we got 2 more at the other end.
Kostas Sartsaris. Got 1. Trying to put this one out of reach, but he can't. Trouble with the rebound. Finally, Bynum has it. Pushing it up the court. Down 3, 15 seconds left. Diamantidis gives up a foul as opposed to a 3-point attempt. So gives up one of his fouls. It is his 4th, however.
The court is spread. Looks like he fouls him intentionally, as they do often in EuroLeague basketball. But Bynum goes to the line, and we'll have an attempt to close the score here.
So Bynum coming to the line to shoot 2 free throws in a bonus situation. Down by 3. Still plenty of time on the clock, so they definitely want to make these 2 and then put the pressure on.
They'll make these 2. They'll go for a steal. If they don't get it, then
how is Felix on the line?
That's interesting. I have no idea, because Bynum had the ball. Unless it was a cut, they called a foul away from the ball.
Wow, it was such an obvious foul on the ball.
Yeah.
So Felix.
Anyway, if Felix makes this, they'll go for the steal. If they don't get it, they'll foul immediately.
So Felix gets them both. A 1-point game. Panathinaikos trying to inbound and protect that lead. Boy, there's no pressure on the ball here. Precious seconds wasting away and no foul yet. Still no foul.
Boy, what a mistake there by Maccabi.
Incredible. They can't get to the foul now, and with 3.1 seconds left, they finally give it up. But that all started, Gail, with no pressure initially. Exactly.
They were playing catch-up. It was just a terrible error that time by Maccabi, and they just give Panathinaikos some credit. They did spread the court. They passed the ball. It made it difficult to foul once the whole game started. But initially, Maccabi should have been right on the players, and they should have fouled right away to stop the clock.
No doubt about it. And at that point, it had gotten away from them, and it may have cost them a chance to win this one. 3.1 seconds left. And 2 free throws coming for Diamantidis.
And he hits it. What a nice player he is.
Gives them the 2-point lead. And now this to presumably preserve a tie. Oh my! Taken off the rim by Vucic. Up ahead. Too late. They say too late. Jasitis had scored on an incredible turn of events. Vucic taking the rebound off the rim, but that took time.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Here's a look at the clock, lower
right.
left.
Yep. He gets it. 2.
Going as quickly as he can.
And
zeros, it's still in his hand.
Yep, it is. The officials made a great call on that.
And the backboard lighting up as well. You can't come any closer than that. Here's a look, and there, the red light is off. Jasitis, which would have been the game-tying basket, came a fraction late, and disappointment for Maccabi Elite. And meanwhile, Panathinaikos is now 7-0 atop the Group B table in regular season EuroLeague action, and Maccabi Elite falls to 4-3 in a heartbreaker.